Well, yeah. Hey,
420. What today is? What today is? 421?
I think we
421?
421.
Hold on, let me see something here.
Don't shoot the messenger, but I think 420 was when that was.
I think it's 420. I think it's 421 today.
It's
Let me see what's
421
today's date.
today. Yeah, we a day late. That's how we be getting.
One day. So we still gotta celebrate because we go live on Fridays, you heard? And we going live
Happy
extra. We extra
420,
late today. We going
extra
live, you
420 for
guys.
y'all,
Just
man.
know that. This is the 420 edition. And we
Don't
missed
shoot the
420.
messenger. Episode number
How it go?
what?
Don't shoot the
What they
messenger.
said in Spanish, they say trente. What they say, trente?
Trete uno. Trete,
No,
trete uno.
trente. Trente.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco,
No, they
seis,
just
siete,
say
ocho,
trente.
nueve. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, siete, ocho, nueve,
Diez.
10.
Once.
Facts.
Once.
11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh,
Go down the
shit.
line. Let me tell you something.
I
This
think
is
we- I think
episode
it's
number 30. You guys come in this building. Just know this is
30.
episode 30, all right? And you guys
30.
know what it was. 420 was yesterday, and we didn't get to
Yeah.
celebrate 420 with you guys.
Yeah.
So we happy that we able to celebrate with you guys. This is episode number 30.
It
If you
is.
didn't know,
If you did not know,
soon as you come to the comment section, do me a favor.
If you
Soon as you
did
guys
not
come in,
know.
because you know when I smoke, my voice get deep. You know what I'm saying? I get real deep, like the Barry Sanders deep. You know what I'm saying? So you guys make
Barry
sure when you guys
Sanders-
come in the comment section,
Barry
leave a comment in the
Sanders.
comment section.
Hold
Let me
on,
know
hold
you
on,
in
hold
the
on. Did you
building.
just say-
Not Barry's
did you just say
like
Barry Sanders?
not Barry Sanders. Excuse me. This guy was listen. Barry White.
Very white, brother.
Facts. Barry White. Listen, bro. I'm gonna always mix up names. All right.
This
Just
mother-
get used to that. Just get used to that. But I know it's Barry White. So listen,
Well-
episode number 30. Facts though.
Right.
This is the L.O.T.S approved. Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't
Podcast.
shoot the messenger.
Facts powered by L.O.T.S approved media. If you don't know, we are late, you guys. It's almost, what time is it? It's
Well, it's
7:30.
7:30.
7:30. You know what I mean?
It's
You know what I'm saying?
7:30.
And we probably gonna start going on a little bit later. To be honest with you guys, we might
ain't
start
never
going
late.
on at
You-
7
I'm-
o'clock.
I'ma
To
let
be
you know
honest with
this.
you,
We is
we about to
never
switch
late.
that time.
We is never late. You know why? Because we is live and we is on time every time. As long as we is alive to come here to bring y'all the message, we is always on time.
So
You
with
know
that
what I'm
being
saying?
said,
the
how was your
blessings.
week? Tell me how your week was, Planet.
My week was, like I said, was a very adventurous. I did have to bring out my surfboards without going to the beach this week. You know what I'm
Beach.
saying?
You was at the beach?
No, I didn't even have to make it to the beach. I just had to go to the porch, man. That's how the floods was doing us down here. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. If you got good car insurance, man, you getting a new car down here. So you know what I'm saying. Other than that, my week has been okay. I'm all right, man.
That's what I'm
It's a
talking about. We
blessing.
God bless. We God bless to spend time with you guys. Like I said, this is episode 30. We've been here. We're gonna be here for a minute. You guys get used to it. We're just gonna switch up the program a little bit. There's gonna be a lot of different changes in the near future. All right. We acclimated. I'm happy everybody that's in the building, and we are late, so and I do apologize. A lot of people are not able to share this experience right now because they're expecting us to go on at 6. Yeah, I mean, but we go live. You guys got to keep in mind. And this is episode 30. We never missed the episode. If you
You know what I
didn't
mean?
know, we never
If-
missed the episode. This is episode number 30.
If you
Facts. We
did
go live
not know-
every Friday. All right. So this is not edited. Everything is live. Every mess up. You see, I just said Barry Sanders, and I meant to say Barry White. So I'm gonna mess up sometime.
Even though he be
You
sounding
guys-
like Lou Rawls a little bit.
Facts. You guys do me a favor. Hit that comment section. If you're in the building, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know you're in the building. Hit the like button. It's nothing. It's a light day today. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We don't have too much crazy weeks at times, but we still here to share with you guys, right? We're gonna
Yeah,
speak about
yeah.
some things. First of all, I want to speak about this Jim Jones and Pusha T. Jim Jones is saying Pusha T is not top 5 rappers of all times. So Jim Jones is currently going at Pusha T. We're gonna speak about that because I'm a fan of both artists, and you know I love speaking about that with you guys. All right. We're gonna speak about what else we're gonna talk about. Let me see here. You know my memory, bro. This is 420. Make sure you guys are lighting up when you guys come in the building. Light up, okay? It's 420. Okay, this is for the smokers. You guys say I got short-term memory, so I gotta look at my
Oh
list.
man, who you telling,
Short-term
brother?
memory loss. Facts, though. I earned that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Javante Davis and Ryan Garcia bet their whole purse. So you guys know Javante Davis, that's the Mike Tyson, that's the lightweight Mike Tyson. So basically he went on with what's that? K-Sinat, the Twitch, whatever cat. K-Sinat
Right.
and Ryan Garcia and Javante Davis, they're gonna bet each other purses. So meaning even in a loss, they're gonna bet the whole purse. We're gonna speak about that. All right. We also gonna speak about 42 Doug. Shout out to 42 Doug. You guys know that CMG. That's what's the name? Gotti's artist, as well as Lil Baby's artist. He's currently incarcerated. You don't really hear too much about him. We're gonna speak about him too, in which he came and he said, "There's no reward for keeping it real." We'll speak about that too. You guys know there's no reward for keeping it real. We'll elaborate on that. Don't forget, this is 420. Make sure you guys are lighting up and do what you got to do. Drink whatever you do. All right. Celebrate how you celebrate. Because I am going to be smoking this episode.
Straight
all right.
up.
Episode number 30. That part.
30, I think it's 30. 30, I think.
All
I
right.
don't know, man. You know we do that.
Shout out to J. Cole. J. Cole has a mural in Durham, North Carolina. J. Cole has a mural. All right. So he's being celebrated in his city.
Shouts out to that Pop Smoke mural that said they looked like he was smoking pot and he was smoking. I don't know. They said it ain't look like Pop Smoke. It looked like he was popping beans or something on the mural. Shout out to the man who made the mural.
And we're going to speak about these smart guns, all right? Fingerprint guns. All right, so they here. You guys, we in the future, AI future. So now you guys got to put your fingerprint on your gun in order to use it. That's for the registered firearm holders. All right? We'll speak about that too.
You want to stop me from? Okay. We're going to speak on that too.
Now, check this out. Let's speak about that Jim Jones and that Pusha T.
Oh, man.
Y'all light up. Episode number 30. We here. Don't shoot the messenger podcast. You know what it is, all right?
Let me reverse. Hold on.
Everybody wake up.
Hold on,
wake up.
Can I ask you something? Let me do this.
Wake up, everybody. Wake up. Wake up.
Brother, let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick, brother. Let me reverse this situation real quick. How you feel about the comment that was made from Jim Jones about Pusha T?
How I feel? Well, first of all, we got to go into the whole thing of Pusha T before we even go to how we feel about it. We got to get to the breakdown of Pusha T. All right. So if you guys know, Pusha T is from the group The Clips. Okay. Now, we all know Pusha T is a wordsmith. He speaks primarily about selling dope, selling drugs, cocaine, primarily. All right. And we all know about Jim Jones' track record. Jim Jones is Dipset, Capo, the enforcer of Dipset. You know what I mean? Some would say the glue of Dipset, even though Cameron is the head. And okay, Jim Jones he's looking for somebody. Jim Jones tried to battle 50 in the verses. That's not going. All right, so now it looks like Jim Jones is going at Pusha T. Pusha T had a track record way before Jim Jones, so it's kind of crazy that Jim Jones could even speak about Pusha T. But Pusha T was with the Clips. We always wanted to see Pusha T become a solo artist. All right, when he was with his brother, we always noticed that he had that individual talent, and we always wanted to see him perform by himself. Because lyrically, Pusha T is a little bit different than Malice. He's a little bit different than Malice, but Malice is dope too. Okay? Right. Now, Pusha T, he has albums. Pusha T is an eclectic artist. All right? He has albums. But Pusha T gets a lot of backlash. Why? Because Pusha T mostly speaks about drugs. And when you're a rapper that speak nothing about drugs, you could fall within the realms of, like, you see how Rick Ross said he's nobody's favorite rapper? Because you speak mostly about drugs. So the subject matter is real limited because not everybody sells dope.
Right.
All right. So in reference to Pusha T, I think Pusha T, I don't know if Pusha T is top 50 rappers. Because at the end of the day, this is how I look at it in rap. This is a deep subject. Let me tell you something, man. In rap, you got people that's people's sons. Pusha T, if you think about all the drug dealer rappers, Pusha T is probably number 5 in drug dealer rap. Light up. Make sure everybody light up.
That's a good
Pusha T is double five, probably all time drug
that's
dealer
a good
rappers. You're gonna
assumption.
put Jeezy before Pusha T.
That's a
You gonna put. Go ahead.
no, I'm
You gonna
listening.
put
Oh,
Jay Z before Pusha
oh,
T.
okay.
You gonna put
Countdown.
Rick Ross before Pusha T. Uh,
Give me a couple more.
drug dealer rappers.
That's what I want to know. Who can
You gonna put
solidify?
Raekwon before Pusha T.
Okay.
Raekwon before Pusha T.
Okay. Now who else?
You can definitely put Coogee Rap before Pusha T.
Okay.
Pusha T
Okay.
top 50 rappers. Top 50. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. I'm
Do
not
you
gonna lie to you.
understand what I'm saying,
I'm not
bro?
gonna lie to you. I might give Pusha T top 50, but somebody gotta convince me though, because Pusha T is that's an argument right there, because nobody's gonna completely say that Pusha T deserves to be in top 50. That's an argument right there. Certain people, if you used to say certain people's name, it wouldn't be an argument involved. But you speaking about Pusha T.
You know why?
Pusha
Because
T,
it's just Pusha T. If it was clips, then they will say, "Oh yeah, we could put them together and think about them as a pair and think it's top 50." But Pusha T by himself, you already know. And then, hey man, that assumption is that's a very hard one, man. I love that artist, man. That artist is a very good artist, man. He's not no lame brain artist.
would you
He's not.
put Pusha T in your top 50?
Would I? I would
In your top
definitely put him
50?
in my top 50. Yes, sir. I would
Me,
put him in my top. I would put him in my top 30 right now. Trap artist and trap artist wise, oh yeah, I'm definitely putting him in my top 20.
I don't know if I put Pusha T in my top 50.
I
Pusha T,
said
I ain't gonna lie,
trap
Pusha T is
wise,
close to it. I'm not
trap
gonna lie.
wise, I'm
I
putting
might.
him in my top 20. Trap wise, I'm putting him in my top 20.
Trappers,
Yeah,
Pusha T,
trap
the top
rappers,
20 trappers.
trap rappers, I'm putting him in top 20.
That's a whole different cat. That's a good category though. Top 20 trap rappers. That's what they need to put Pusha T in. That's a good category for him. He's gonna fall in the top 20 for that. But if you're speaking about just rappers, cats that can actually rap,
This
Pusha
is
T.
what I'm trying to say. He don't fall into that category with rappers because all these rappers are just they not listen, man. Matter of fact, in my opinion, half of these rappers are just gimmicks right now. You know what I'm saying? They're not even real trappers. They're rapping for the real rappers. They're rapping for the trappers right now. Same way back in the day they might say an assumption that Jeezy was rapping for the real trappers. He wasn't no real trapper. That's what basically 90% of the game is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to do none of these gangster things they're doing. And they're just getting caught up in the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But we know Pusha T comes from that era
No,
where
but
he
this is what
literally
was
had to
said
put it in
too.
that bag.
You're right, but this is what was the name said too. This is what Jim Jones said. Jim Jones said Pusha T never sold all that dope. That's another big I don't know if that's a misconception, because you know Pusha T, his manager got caught up with all type of shit, right? All type of shit for selling dope, right? Keys. So I don't know how even Jim Jones even made that accusation. That's an accusation right there. That Pusha T never touched no dope. That's crazy.
It's an accusation. It's a
That's an
strong one.
accusation.
It's a strong one.
But I don't
Just like
believe
you
that.
say,
I don't
you
believe
get
Pusha T never touched no dope.
even then, you can say a lot of these strong artists, even then, the ones who talk about it, who's to say they never been around it? Who are you to say they never been around it?
Pusha
Just
T
because
definitely had to be around it. Pusha T definitely. I don't believe that.
you know what I mean?
I don't believe Pusha T did not sell dope. And I think it's a one thing about people love to do. You see hip hop is so fake that everybody automatically throws everybody in that category as they faking it. Because
Yeah.
I've heard people even say people question Jeezy. I've heard people question Ross. I've heard people question your man Pusha T. People even
Oh,
question Jay-Z.
yeah.
Every drug dealer rapper has been questioned by somebody who not even necessarily qualified to even question those people. But they just might be a celebrity with a big voice. You know what I mean? TK spoke about Jay-Z. TK, who raised you? TK Kirkland spoke about Jay-Z.
Wow.
And he said Jay-Z never sold what he sold.
Yeah.
Right?
Just been saying the same thing. He was saying, oh, Jay-Z he never had to do nothing. He just had to hit the booth.
They're saying Jay-Z never sold dope. But if you know Jay-Z's story, Jay-Z went down south, North Carolina. And this is real shit because there's other people to verify Jay-Z's story. You got Emery, and then you have that cat that started with him from Marcy Projects. I forget bruh name. but him and Buddy don't get along no more. But Jay-Z has people in his story that can verify Jay-Z's story. So Jay-Z definitely was doing something. But I guess people are trying to say that just because rappers kind of like they magnify what they do, and Jay-Z speaking about talking to the plug and the things that Jay-Z speak about, people automatically assume that Jay-Z did not do what he did. And they totally like discredit him. It's like this. It's like how I say, if you're a type of person that you wear designer, you wear jewelry, and you always known for wearing real shit.
Yeah.
Hence Troy Ave with the fake chain, right?
Right.
So if you're a person that's always preaching being authentic, and one day you get caught with some fake Gucci or fake chain, people won't discredit you, everything about you.
Everything after that. Everything after that.
Everything gets discredited after
Everything
that.
after that. Everything after
So-
that. Even if you come with a 1,000 times more real stuff after that, they're gonna be like, nah, fool, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Even if you come with the Gucci the man himself, like, yes, I made it for him. I'm missing my jello. I made this for him personally. Nah, fool. What he paid you
Facts.
to say that?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So people always gonna question Jay-Z. People always gonna question everybody, but for the most part, I feel like he was. And what's in a Pimp C used to question Jeezy too. Remember when Pimp C used to be like, Jeezy was saying he was getting it for 15, and he said that's a lie
Right.
when Pimp C came out. So every rapper that sells drugs, every rapper that talks dope boy rap gets questioned.
You know why it's discredited? They're not in prison.
Who's not in prison?
The rappers that sing about these songs. You know what I mean?
Facts though.
That's the main
Facts.
thing. That's the main
Facts.
thing. These new rappers got everybody fooled, bro. You got to shoot somebody and go to jail to be real, or you got to
But my
get caught.
thing is, so
You got to get caught to be real right now. You got to get caught to be real in this era.
facts. So once again, so you putting Pusha T in your top 50.
I put him in my top 50. Yeah, because there's a lot of rappers that they put up there in the top 50 that they put Nelly in the top 50, bro.
Nelly?
So they put Nelly in the top 50. I understand he sold records and all that. That's all good. But as far
Nelly,
as,
I ain't gonna lie, I put Nelly in my top 50.
you know what I'm saying? I'm
I'm talking about just collective, the body of work.
Oh,
Nelly
body of
goes
work.
in top 50,
body of work. Oh, you talking about body of work? No,
Nelly
I
goes
can't.
top 50 body of work.
I can't. When you said that now, body of work.
Body of work, Nelly.
I can't put Pusha T inside of my top 50.
That's what I'm saying. So when you're speaking about
can't.
body of work, and me, when you're speaking of body of work, I can't put Pusha T in top 50 rappers body of work. Because
Okay.
when I'm thinking about rappers, I'm thinking about a lot of classic rappers that are not, we don't even listen to them no more.
Overstanding.
But their album, like, for one example, if you're going to say De La Soul has a better collective album project than Pusha T. So you're not going to put Pusha T above De La Soul. You're not going to put Pusha T above certain people.
Of course.
You got a lot of
course.
rappers that got great projects.
Even now, when you say De La Soul, you might say you could compare them to Fugees. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna put Pusha T over Fugees. You're not gonna put Pusha T.
No, I'm
you
just
can't
saying,
put you can't put Pusha T over
I was
Wyclef
just saying
Carnival.
collectively. It's just saying what you said. De La Soul versus Fugees. You know what I mean? Those are groups against a group. You know what I'm saying? The same way when you put it in the perspective of that's a different type of rap right there. You know what
What's
I mean?
that? What's that?
What them boys be spitting.
That's what I'm saying. There's rappers that we don't listen to. There's rappers that got projects that we don't really listen to no more, but they're hotter than Pusha T. That's what I'm saying.
There's rappers that we actually haven't heard of that's selling cross in England, cross and others.
Nah, I'm
other.
not speaking about overseas. I'm talking about American rappers. This industry right here, because then you're gonna move the goalposts, and we have to consider all type of niggas that I don't even listen to their music that nobody really knows about.
True,
but just for artists, period, Pusha T is not top 50 albums. I even put Shaheem. I put Shaheem fucking Wu-Tang over Pusha T.
That Shaheem,
album.
the Rugged Child album.
Facts.
I would put that one
Facts.
album
Facts.
over what you call it right now. And that's no disrespect to Pusha T. Like I say, he's a great artist, but a collective project.
I put Heavy D over Pusha T.
Come on, man. You singing to the choir right now.
Facts.
You
Facts. I put a lot of rappers over Pusha T. I'm not gonna lie to you. Gangstar. I put Gangstar over Pusha T.
Like
I put Guru over Pusha T.
Pusha
Facts,
T
though.
is a great artist.
Man, let me tell you something. Let me see Dungeon Family. I put CeeLo over Pusha T. I'll put Andre 3000, Big Boy over Pusha T. I put Bun B over Pusha T. I put fucking MJG over Pusha T. I put A-Ball over Pusha T. Nigga.
I'll put
Bruh.
Onyx.
Pimp
I'll put
C
Onyx over
over
Pusha T right now.
Who?
I'll put Onyx.
Onyx. I put Fredro Star over Pusha T. I would put not Fredro Star. I put Sticky Fingers.
Onyx.
I put Sticky Fingers.
Onyx. Sticky Fingers.
Not group,
I didn't say that. I didn't say individually.
Keep them as individual. Don't put a group. Let's keep it realistic. Single. Okay. I put Sticky Fingers because you said Onyx. I stay with Onyx and I put Sticky Fingers over Pusha T.
Yeah, I'll put Sticky over but I can't say that because we got to know what the project is with Sticky Fingers project.
I put Sticky Fingers over Pusha T. Even let me tell you something. And did you see what you said? You see how real what you said is? I can't even think about a Sticky Fingers project, but I still put Sticky Fingers as an individual artist over Pusha T, regardless of just his contribution to the Onyx group and whatever individual projects he did.
I'm a B-boy, standing in my B-boy stance. I heard me give me the microphone before I bust in my pants.
Facts.
Yeah, that boy had that energy. Yeah.
You gonna put Trick over Pusha T. You gonna put who else you gonna put on Pusha T?
Of course, man.
Nigga.
You gotta put the mayor. How you gonna not put somebody that's been stamped as the mayor in the rap game?
Cali, you can go to Cali now. You're gonna put Ice Cube over Pusha T. You finna put Easy E over Pusha T. You're gonna put E40 over Pusha T. You're gonna put Too Short over Pusha T. You're gonna put Snoop Dogg over Pusha T. You're gonna put Corrupt over Pusha T. Now I don't know about Corrupt. Maybe not Corrupt.
Oh, you actually
maybe not. And Corrupt got some individual project too. I'm speaking about some people.
Corrupt got a project. Like I said, he actually got some fire projects. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to put him over Pusha T too. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Tosh in the building. You heard? Facts though. There's a lot of rappers over Pusha T. So Jim Jones is not wrong for that. He's not. That's actually a good argument. I just don't like the way Jim Jones is disrespecting Pusha T. I don't like the way Jim Jones goes on his rhetoric.
No, that's actually a great argument. You feel what I'm saying? It's actually a great argument what you said. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of it, come on, man. That boy is like you said, he's a great artist, but
listen.
He ain't put together nothing that captivated my soul and my ear.
Facts. Now Pusha T is fire. This is what Pusha T be like. Your Pusha T be like, yuck. Yeah. Pusha T is fire, dog. I'm not gonna lie.
You know he's ill on the beat. Literally ill.
Lyrically, he's dope.
You know he's lyrically ill.
But we talking about top 50 rappers. You feel me? Top 50 rappers.
But that
Pusha T is definitely not top 50.
He got the right producers, man, and wasn't he supposed to produce an album with Dre at the time?
I put Twister, Midwest. Let's go to the Midwest. I put Twister over Pusha T. I put Nelly over Pusha T.
Those are collectively great albums.
Who else? Who else out of Chicago? You put Common Sense over Pusha T.
Those are
put Kanye over
great
Pusha
albums.
T. Shout out to Dread, Nothing But the Truth. Facts though. Greetings to the people.
Brothers.
Greetings to EO in the building. You guys, we do apologize. You guys know we went on late today, right? But I'm happy you guys in the building. That's why I just pop up on y'all. This is real natural, real organic, all right? This is episode number 30. Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to the mafia.
I was about to get all ratchet. Don't shoot the roster. Don't shoot the blows on skirt messenger. Hey, I got
that part.
I can't.
We talking about top 50 rappers. You guys let me know. Does Pusha T deserve to be in top 50 rappers? Is Pusha T, does he deserve? JT Money's over Pusha T. You know what I mean? Real talk when I speak of Pusha T.
Yeah, JT Money.
JT Money's over Pusha T.
Yeah, JT is over Pusha T. You know why? He collectively had good projects, and his solo project was a good project. Literally.
420. Facts though, bro. 420. Facts though. Facts though. Shout out to Dread. I'm glad I'm free.
Hey, shout out to Dread, Sunshine Cannabis. You already know. Sunshine Cannabis. You already know.
Happy belated, brother. Happy
belated 420. Right? You already know Sunshine Cannabis in the building. Y'all need a link. Episode. You feel me?
Facts. Talk to the people them. Yo, late episode, all right? 7:54. 8 o'clock, East Coast time. You know what it is. L.O.T.S approved media. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't be a ninja watcher. All right, hit the like button.
Yeah,
all right, wipe your feet on the rug.
Wipe your
Facts
feet
though.
upon the rug.
Wipe your feet on the rug.
Show
Hit
the
that
people
notification. Make
some
sure you guys are
love.
going to the page too. Make sure you guys are getting subscribed to the channel, smashing that subscription button. You heard? That part. Hit that sexy little notification bell off in the corner. So every time we drop, you guys get notified every time we drop new content. This is episode 30. Very laid back. We came
That
on late
dirty
today.
30.
You know what I mean? Because remember, you guys, we do go live. So I want you guys to get acclimated to what we do. You know what I mean? We're not going to go on at the same time all the time. This
Not
is
all the
live.
time.
Keep in mind, we got real lives, real live things. You know what I mean? And those that know me know we real people. Those that know Planet know this is a real person. We are real people. You can touch us. We're real people in life. We're not your average YouTubers.
Yeah,
all right?
man.
We didn't grow up inside the house YouTubing. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Thank you for the likes. Hit that like button for real, though. Don't be a ninja watcher, please.
We're not
right?
ninja watcher thing. Yes,
real life, and I'm happy you guys are here to celebrate this with us.
Yeah, we
and
appreciate
you guys. We speaking about top 50 rappers. Pusha T. They say Jim Jones says Pusha T is not top 50 rapper. Shout out to Pusha T. Shout out to Jim Jones too. Jim Jones got some dope music as of lately, so you got to big up Jim Jones. I don't know if you guys listen to Jim Jones music, but big up to Jim Jones because I'm liking what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? And it's never late. It's never you're never too late. All right. I fucks with. He said I fucks with JT, but that Pusha got them hits though. Ooh. So you putting Pusha T. So I'm saying, Jed, you putting Pusha T. You putting Pusha T. What he said? Jim ain't in the top 50 though. Ooh, I like that spicy talk. You see? I like spicy talk like that. Talk that spicy talk, my nigga. Real talk. All right. Jim Jones is not in top 50, and I'm definitely not putting Jim Jones in my top 50. So I share those same sentiments. All right. I agree with you. Jim Jones ain't top 50. You know what I mean?
Like I say, man, if it like
he
I
might
said,
get top. Go ahead.
It considers, like I said, it depends on the situation. Like I said, you said it, you hit it right on the head. Project wise, he's not top 50 at all. You know what I'm saying? He's not top 50.
Now, let me say so. I beg to differ because when you're speaking about Pusha T now, keep in mind now. Now, I got to play devil's advocate.
Here we go.
You know what I mean? Listen, Pusha T, remember, Pusha T got rated with Rolling Stone and all type of shit. So don't get it twisted. Remember, Pusha T projects is like art pieces. He's very eclectic. Pusha T is known throughout the industry in a different way. You got to remember, you got people that participate in hip hop in a different way. Everybody in hip hop is not just working off of just videos, views, and actually music being played in the club. You have artists like Currency. You have different type of hip hop artists that are able to function and able to get paid within the industry without being a mainstream artist. All right. So when you're speaking about Pusha T, remember Pusha T, when he drops projects, they're renowned. Pusha T's projects are renowned. If you guys don't know, they're art pieces, right? The way they deliver them. And keep in mind, these are the people, the curators of hip hop. These people are the ones that be having the shoe deals, and they the artists that bring out stuff that we're wearing in the future, right? So shout out to Pusha T in that regard. Shout out to Currency. Currency is another rapper that people listen to. Currency. I don't hear J. Cole playing inside the club. J. Cole playing in the radio, but I heard J. Cole playing in the club. So they're able to function without being in the club. The club is just only one form of hip hop, and that's what we know the most because guess what? We like to dance. So of course we're familiar with artists that make dance music, artists that make music that's able to translate in the club environment so we can party with it. But there's a lot of rappers, there's a lot of artists in hip hop that do not make club music that you guys are missing out on if you don't know.
A vast amount music that's in a lot of, just like you said, them bangers. JT don't make club music, but his songs be in the club.
Nah, JT make club. Nah, that's different. JT do make club music, but he don't make club. Nah, JT make club music. You talking about dance all night and all that? What you mean?
See, I'm talking about real niggas run the yard.
Nah, but facts though. That just translates to the club. But you right about that. That he didn't make that song for the club. He made that shit for niggas to be banging in their car.
You feel me?
I mean, shout out to JT Money. Facts though, home team. Shout out to JT Money.
He ain't make nothing for the club. Remember, his album was called Chevy Music. He made it for the
but
Chevy.
Even that Chevy Music, that's for the club.
You feel me?
Once we begin to ride, them Chevys. You know what's up. You know what's up, man. Don't make me sing off key with y'all.
Hey,
JT Money.
Go ahead. I thought you was Barry White.
Don't make me sing off key with y'all. Y'all know what it is.
I thought you was
L.O.T.S
Barry
Approved
White.
Media. Nah, man, they gotta hit that like button if they want me to sing. You guys gotta hit that like button. Make sure you guys do not be ninja watchers. Hit the like button as soon as you come in the building.
I'm gonna sing for them.
We started off late today.
Chevy's rocking all night long. Like to see it rock. Hey,
I like that, bro. Give it to the people, man. Give it to the people.
Me?
Vocally, we came to pod with you guys. We came to pod. You guys listen. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys do not be ninja watchers, all right? And we talking about Pusha T. They say Pusha T is not top 50 hip hop artists. Nah. Pusha T is not top 50 hip hop artists.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not putting Pusha T in my top 50. I think we done broke down so many artists that I think it's safe to say at this point. Let me tell you something. You see, I have to fix my thing there because I'm supposed to put that to rest in peace. That was the bam, bam, bam. I was supposed to do that soldier.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And rest in peace and give him a proper burial. Because we're gonna bury that argument. Facts, bro. Facts. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Pusha T. Pusha T is not top 50 hip hop artists. Now, moving right along. We done with them arguments there. Right. All right. What was that last subject, bro? There was something I want to speak about. What it was something I said right after that. All right, Javante Davis. All right, listen, man. You guys know we fans over here of boxing. Shout out to EO in the building on the block daily. Yo, he said Nope. What you talking about, Nope? You gotta tell me what you mean by Nope, bro. You just put Nope on the screen. What you mean, bro? Let me say y'all, man. EO always got some argument talking about some Nope. I think EO said Nope. Pusha T is not top 50. He said Pusha T is not top 50.
I know EO probably answered my question. That's all.
What Dredd said? Dredd said, man, before Briscoe was on the BS, them funks were fire.
Hey, go ahead, that boy, them funks was on the rise. Them funks was definitely on the rise. Hey, you know
Facts,
something.
Though.
You know
Facts,
something.
Though. Shout out to Briscoe. Briscoe in the building. We gotta get Briscoe on the show. That's a fact, though. That is a fact, though. We gotta get Briscoe on the show.
I know why he said nope. I know why he said nope.
Who said no? He said nope as in Pusha T. He's saying Pusha T is not top. I know how. Listen, I know my dogs. Nope. I know how EO think. EO's trying to say nope, meaning Pusha T is not top 50.
I had text him. Did does Mike have teeth? And he said nope. I said okay. Not top 50.
I thought you were talking about
does Mike have teeth? Oh,
that's EO right there. EO said
he said not top 50. Oh,
you know
my bad.
So EO know.
Oh, I asked him earlier, did Mike have teeth? And he said nope.
Mike ain't got no teeth, bro. Shout out to Mike Harris with no teeth. You know what I mean? My
Jack
dog.
O'Lantern season coming up again, baby. Your season coming up again. Pumpkin season coming up again, baby. Baby.
Big up to the Mondem, yo. Big up to the whole block. Shout out to everybody. This is the L.O.T.S Approved Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. We just kicking the bobo with y'all. Listen, this is episode number 30. All right? This is live. Every time we live. You heard me.
The 421 episode.
421 episode. So this is belated 420. All right? So you guys go ahead and light up. Do what you guys need to do.
It's 420 every day.
You heard me? And we're going to speak about this.
Yeah, go ahead. To Panda Life Apparel. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
Man, just talk. Man, it's a beautiful.
You just stop talking. Keep going. Man. Keep going.
Shouts out to L.O.T.S Approved Media. You know what I'm saying, for doing our goddamn thing. You know we're gonna keep doing what the hell we're gonna do for each and every Friday. It don't matter, man. Literally, I got hit by a car and I came and I did this for y'all.
Nigga still here, you heard me?
I'm still here.
Nah, don't say that. Don't say that, Pascal.
No, that's what the name. No, that's what the name of the tree is called. Hit by a car.
Yeah.
The name of the trees is called hit by a car.
I don't smoke. Let me tell you something. I don't smoke no trees that you see how like weed be having different names and certain names is toxic. Like you see like how they got that weed called what that shit called green crack. Green crack. When I first had some green crack, I brought some green crack to the
That's how my
hood.
eyes was
I'm gonna
looking
tell
when I hit
y'all.
that bitch the first time.
Facts though, I brought the green crack to the hood. You know, at first it was all type of different flavors, so I brought the green crack to the hood.
Yeah.
So when I told niggas what I got, I said I got some new shit. Niggas said what? I said I got some green crack. Niggas
Yeah.
said green crack. Let me say something about Jamaican people. They take words literally, and they make me take words literally. So
What you
you
mean,
know what nigga
nigga?
tell me? Nah, I don't want none of that. Nah, I don't want
Yo,
none of
you know you know how long it took me to smoke goddamn
that.
you know how long it took me to smoke crippy weed, nigga? Crip. I was like, what, crip? Y'all gonna put me in a crip?
Crip.
Y'all gonna kill me off? Y'all gonna
Remember
dead me
Crip?
off? You know
Niggas
how
just
I
smoke
smoked that
Crip.
sitting there.
Niggas just smoke Crip. Back in days, there was no niggas was smoking Crip and Hydro. Yeah. Cats don't even know about that Crip and Hydro. That's when it was used, had to be like a upper echelon smoker, because everybody else was smoking Reggie. Niggas was smoking Mexican out here and yard weed. All right. That's that brown, that chocolate. Niggas used to go crazy for the chocolate. You know what I mean? And the Mexican.
Right.
So guess what now? Then you had certain individuals that was smoking Crippy from back in the days before there was OG Cushion, all that. You heard? That's how it was back in the day. Yeah, I mean, I used to smoke some Hydro sometimes.
But then
Hydro, you
when
know.
the nigga actually got that crippy and I tasted that bitch for the first time, it was sublime around this bitch.
What, Crippy? Crippy was whack as fuck. Crippy was garbage. Hydro, I used to like Hydro.
Like I'm telling you, at
I
the
like
time,
Hydro.
cause niggas was kids and it was something different. And you know, once it tastes, something touches your palate, you're part of something new. That's when these kids was on the lean and shit. Every freaking thing. You already know how shit go. You know what I mean? That's when the Skittles came about. I definitely wasn't touching no beans and shit. You know what I'm saying? All
Pop the
the L's,
bean. Let me tell you something about popping the bean. I done
popping
popped
the
the bean
beans.
before. I done popped the bean. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I done
yeah?
popped the bean. And I done did the
I
Molly.
know. You look
Popped
like
the
you done
Molly,
did
had me
it. Just
sweating.
hold on.
I had
Hold
all
on.
that. You heard me?
One
I
or
done
two.
tried it before. The beans.
One or
I tried
two
the bean
times.
one time. You heard?
Hold on.
I'm
How
not a
much
fan
times
of
you?
beans. You
How
guys
much
don't
times
do
you
drugs
tried
at
the
home.
Molly?
Don't do no beans.
How much times
Don't
you
do no
tried the
beans. Don't
Molly?
do no Molly. You
How
heard me?
much times you tried the Molly?
I tried Molly like shit. Let me say something, dog. Nah, you want to get people in
No,
my business.
no. So you was addicted to Molly. Let me find out.
You want these people in my business
Let
now.
me
Let me
find
tell you
out.
something,
Let me
bro.
find out about
The
you.
Molly, let me tell you something. Molly, I probably fuck with Molly probably like four times.
So you did a
Real
fuck.
Molly.
So you
Yeah.
did a 6 off Molly Ringwald.
No lie. No lie. I got introduced to it. But you see, I'm not a person that really, I'm not into drugs. You heard me? So Molly's a thing that when I first heard about Molly, I seen people doing Molly, enjoying themselves, doing what they do. And then there was a synthetic, there was a different type of Molly out there. There was some pink Molly out there, a different type of Molly where it was the more pure form of Molly.
Man, we don't even know what
You know what I
form of
mean?
it right now. Let me tell you why.
Facts.
If you ain't
But
using it, you wouldn't know why the
what?
purest form.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Hey, get off
I'm
my
not no
phone.
person that really indulge in shit like
Yeah,
that.
hey.
Have I tried it before? Yes. Am
All
I
right,
am
all
I am
right,
I
that's cool.
perfect? No, I'm not perfect.
Hey, I'm not judging you. I'm not Judge Wapner.
You know what I mean? Facts though.
You do
But
what you
listen,
do. You know what I'm saying? Some of my best friends do what they do. You know, they indulge a little bit. You know,
yeah, you
and
got people
yeah,
out here that
you know,
indulge.
some of my
You got people
best.
indulging.
I got
Facts though.
some great characters that indulge out here in life. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna put some cats on blast? Who you gonna put on blast right now? Who
Who?
you gonna put on blast that be getting who be sneaking and geeking? Who be sneaking and geeking?
Who be
Facts
sneaking and
though.
geeking?
Cats be
I
sneaking
can't
and geeking.
if I put them, if I say sneaking and geeking, I can't put them on black. I can't do it. They still sneaking and geeking. I want them to still do what they do.
Who be
You
sneaking
know what
and
I'm
geeking?
saying? But I got my dog Brian. My dog Brian be lit with me. Y'all don't know him.
Oh, listen, Tosh sent me something.
Uh,
Listen, enough of that, bro. We can tell them about them type of tales anytime.
yeah,
Now listen, Tory
yeah.
Lanez. Tory Lanez has pinned an open. Now Tory Lanez he's about to go for his appeal for that Meg Thee Stallion joint, right? Tory Lanez has pinned an open letter to the Los Angeles County District Attorneys claiming that he's innocent of shooting Meg Thee Stallion and that he's been illegally convicted. On Friday, April 21st, the incarcerated singer took to the Instagram to share the lengthy statement which he directed at George Gaskin. All right. So what have you? Tory Lanez. Shout out to Tory Lanez. Tory
Shout out.
Lanez. Shout out to Tory Lanez. I don't want to speak about Tory Lanez, to be honest with you. Tory Lanez is right now. I don't want to talk about Tory. Tory got to get out of jail. Tory got to go for his appeal, what have you. And I don't want to go through the rhetoric because I heard Tory speaking. We can speak a little bit about it. Tory Lanez just spoke, in which I heard Tory Lanez reciting something, speaking about blacks and how he got to speak for brown people and black people. So he's making it. He's race baiting at this point, right? He's going into his rhetoric. I don't totally agree with it, but I don't want to sit there and speak against what he has going on because I don't want to influence anybody's opinion of Tory Lanez. Right. But I don't want to talk about Tory Lanez and that whole appeal. Let's wait till he get to the actual appeal, and of course we gotta watch the proceedings because it's gonna be a very
tedious situation.
It's gonna be a high profile case.
That's a man's life on the line right there, man. That's a man's life on the line. I know it's a very, just like we say, because she's a woman, she's a man, that could start literally like, what sides are we taking as men and women, and that'll break up happy households.
What you talking about, Tory Lanez? Listen, Tory Lanez, listen, nobody care about that Tory Lanez shit no more. You know Don't nobody care about Tory Lanez no more. Listen, Tory Lanez shot that girl, bro. Tory Lanez, you heard we played the tape, all right, when Tory Lanez was speaking from jail. Tory Lanez basically almost admitted it, damn near. At first, you see a lot of people retracted their opinion. 50 Cent, everybody retracted their opinion. At first, everybody thought that Tory Lanez didn't do it, in which we was blaming Meg Thee Stallion. So now everybody had to retract their statement and apologize to Meg Thee Stallion. Real talk. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm not going against Meg Thee Stallion no more because I was talking too. Because I'm not really vibing the way the whole shit went down. But at the end of the day, if Tory Lanez shot at Meg Thee Stallion, that's not right, bro. At the end of the day, we ain't condoning that. Now, I don't know about you. You have your own opinion. You feel me? But me as myself, I'm not condoning what Tory did. Nor do I care about his rhetoric now that he's campaigning. Tory Lanez campaigning. He's being wrongfully accused. He's a black man. And we've heard that preaching to the choir, brother. But I'm not feeling that right now.
Right.
Right?
Literally, man, that's, like I say, man, that's above my pay grade right now.
You feel me? So listen,
that's above my pay grade. So I already don't even talk.
Forget about that. Let's speak about what's the name, Gervonta Davis and Garcia. All right, you guys know Gervonta Davis. I think he's a lightweight fighter, right? Gervonta Davis used to fight for Floyd Mayweather, in which Gervonta Davis is currently Tank. He's not fighting for Mayweather no more. Now, this was the whole big misconception. All right, and you guys got excuse me. I need to drink some water, so I'm gonna try to get through this. All right, listen. Gervonta Davis was always ducking certain type of fights. That's the reason why he left from under Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather had Gervonta Davis fighting fights that I guess like that'll keep his equity up, as in keep his value up. Right. Certain fights, you see certain promoters, they pin fighters against certain fighters that they think that fighter is gonna take that fight for the fact that fighter might be undefeated. So you want to keep that undefeated streak up.
So he tried to Mayweather his career up. Basically.
So he tried to Mayweather Gervonta Davis's career. So Gervonta Davis no longer fights for Mayweather Promotions. All right. So Gervonta Davis now, he's fighting. I forget who he fights for, but he's taking fights that he was considered to be ducking. All right. So there's a guy that goes by the name of Ryan Garcia. Y'all gotta excuse me. We live.
Yeah, man. Ryan Garcia. Hey, ain't this event happening tomorrow too?
So nah, it's not tomorrow. I'm not sure.
When is it? I think it's tomorrow.
I'm not sure.
Saturday, right?
I'm not sure. So now, Gervonta Davis is gonna fight Ryan Garcia. Now, Gervonta Davis is known as the lightweight Mike Tyson. Gervonta Davis is known for knocking dudes out. Straight up, right? He's undefeated. So now he's about to fight somebody that has equal strength as him, if not more. He's going to fight Ryan Garcia. So now you see these guys, there's a rivalry building up. It's looking genuine that they don't like each other. It's looking genuine because when I see a fight, I like to see that these niggas is really don't like each other. I want to see some real, you know what I mean, a real rivalry going on. It makes for a great theme, right? So now, Javante Davis has never fought somebody so strong. Ryan Garcia has strength. So
Basically,
I
the
gotta watch
strongest
this fight.
competitor yet, they say.
Straight up. Strongest yet. All right, let's see what Dredd saying. All right, Dredd said, let's talk about it. How Gunna went on Charlemagne and with a straight face said he ain't snitch and he from the streets, and that would be breaking code. And the social media is confusing the situation. Yeah, let me tell you something. I never seen. He's going. Okay, tomorrow. Okay, he said tomorrow. We
Oh,
gonna definitely
tomorrow.
watch that.
Y'all
If
know it's
Gunna's going on
live. You feel me?
Charlemagne, and I know Charlemagne's gonna hit Gunna with those real questions. I know Charlemagne's gonna hit Gunna with those real questions. You feel me? So shout out to Charlemagne, and I want to see what Gunna's gonna say. I want to see how Gunna's gonna reply and say he didn't snitch, what have you. We still haven't heard Young Thug's reply. So that's the crazy shit. Everybody's speaking, but nobody's actually heard Young Thug speak. But
He
the people
can't
that say they
speak.
speak to Young Thug behind the wall, the people that speak to Young Thug on the phone, they're alluding to the fact that maybe they're not feeling what Gunna did. Obviously, right? You got other YSL members that are not being seen. They're not embracing Gunna. So it's safe to assume that. I think at this point, it's safe to assume that Young Thug is not with Gunna snitching. And I never said that before, but I think it's safe to assume now. Because if you see how everybody's reacting, you can't override the boss. If the boss is saying, yo, leave him alone, he good, they gonna chill. But for the fact that they're not chilling, you know Thug did not say Gunna's good. But to see, this is the conflict of interest. Because Gunna is a YSL artist. And right now, it would be in YSL's best interest to have Gunna making music. All right? It would be in YSL's best interest for Gunna to be making music and bringing in revenue to YSL, at least to Young Thug. I don't know if YSL has dissolved as a label. I don't know. Obviously not yet because he's still going through trial. But I don't know how that would go when you're speaking of revenue, money being produced through that company, and they're trying to label it whatever, a gang, what have you. I don't know. I don't know the stipulations, nor am I qualified to speak about it, right? Until I see something. But Gunna is confusing because it's gonna confuse a lot of people because Gunna has to put out music. And Gunna, and what people are failing to realize is Young Thug is not gonna let go of Gunna. He's not.
No.
Nor would it be in his best interest to blackball Gunna and don't let him put out no projects. Because it's unanimous in the streets. People are still, contrary to what everybody thinks, people are still listening to Gunna. A lot of people don't understand that. I've seen it from my own eyes. I've seen a nigga play Gunna and a nigga look at me and say, what? I'm still gonna listen to Gunna. And I'm gonna be real with you. When I was listening to it, I like, damn, Gunna is still fire. They're still playing Gunna because they're still playing Gunna's song with the baby, with Lil Baby. Those are hits. So people are still gonna listen to Gunna. No doubt. So I don't know what's going on. I don't think it'd be anybody's. That's probably why. Let me tell you something. That's why you see YSL members. They're speaking about YSL members are speaking about Gunna, but they're not going. They're not. How you say? They're not blowing it up too much, right? Because they know that defeats the purpose. Because if Gunna drops a project on the YSL, how y'all gonna talk about Gunna? How y'all gonna discredit Gunna? That defeats the purpose. It's a conflict of interest. You making music. There's music there. That means there's revenue being produced for YSL the label. So you guys cannot undermine the projects by speaking about Gunna in that manner and discredit him, saying that he's not street, he's not this, he's not that, he's not welcome, because it's not gonna translate with the music and the sales. So for the most part, I think Gunna is safe. For the most part, I really broke it down just now. I really feel like Gunna is safe for the most part. Gunna's not gonna have too much to worry about. Other than him, let me tell you how Gunna would mess up. This is how Gunna would mess up. One, if Gunna lets people control his narrative, Gunna better not let niggas control his narrative. Don't let people overspeak you in interviews. Gunna better control the conversation. He better not say some stupid shit that's gonna be sound bited and blasted throughout the internet. Mm-hmm. People are gonna take his words and manipulate his words in the interviews and make him look like a rat, make him look like whatever. So Gunna better have some Gunna needs a publicist, and I know he got a publicist. So Gunna better have a publicist. He said, "Your Dread says too late for Gunna. It ain't too late for Gunna because Gunna has yet to reply to anything. Gunna has yet to reply to anybody."
All right, this is what I could say. Unless, just like you said, everything you said was right. They might not, what you said, they might not touch him or whatever, right? But look, what if they try to Tupac this boy and eat off him like that?
It's about a wild scenario, bro. Listen, they're not gonna kill Gunna, bro. Stop with the conspiracy,
and then his
bro.
Music and his they own the music already, right? That's what you just said.
They're not killing Gunna, bro. You can't convince me that ain't no rapper that got killed. No rapper has got killed for snitching, bro. There's no rapper that you know as a well-known rapper. You might think of some little sucker rapper that was signed to some Willie Bobo label, some nigga that was selling crack in motherfucking Arkansas, but ain't no known rapper that got killed for snitching. Nam nigga. Facts though. You got to keep in mind too, these niggas is government informants, bro. You can't just kill a government informant like that. And we are not the mafia.
I didn't say that. I said everything you said is right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at it from the other perspective. Like, you know, if they was at him that hard and it was like, yo, we want him dead. We could eat him off. That they weren't the options. They're weighing options.
Let me say something. You see what you just said just now? Mm-hmm. That's what niggas wish that the streets would go back to that. Mm-hmm. Niggas wish that snitches was getting killed. Mm-hmm. Niggas wish that it would be like that.
Yeah,
that's what everybody wish for.
Thinking these young cats don't even think like that right now, bro. They just, I don't even know, bro.
Nah, in the streets now, it's happening in the streets. But when you see about rappers in high profile cases like that, niggas ain't doing that. Niggas ain't doing that, and niggas ain't touching 6ix9ine because really 6ix9ine is a government informant. You killing the government you killing the police, bro. You can't do that. Shout out to L.O.T.S in the building. Yo. Shout out to the mafia in the building, yo.
What them boys do up there? That's them real shooters up there in Georgia. What they do?
In Georgia?
Yeah, man. Tell nephew, hey nephew, tell what cousin them talking about, man. What they do up there?
Shout out to Georgia.
Hey.
I was in Georgia. I was in Georgia for a month. Near Stone Mountain.
Hey. Tell them what part of Georgia you from.
Let them know. Let them know what part of Georgia you from, bro. He from Georgia? That's a Georgia. Yeah. That's a Georgia native.
Georgia native. I call Georgia dudes Georgia seeds. We don't call them Georgia peaches. We don't call niggas Georgia peaches. That's a Georgia seed right there. You feel me?
So like I said, man, I don't think Gunna's gonna still do music. And you see 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is doing Latino music too. 6ix9ine doing Latino music. And
6ix9ine doing Latino music. Hey man, if they agree,
I don't even know why I even said that. To be honest with you,
if them Latin people, the community accept him, bro, after what he did, and I seen him in Africa doing his video with a Gunna shirt on. Hey,
but see the thing, facts though. But across the streets, you gotta remember one thing. In hip hop, okay, nobody likes to snitch, but you gotta remember hip hop is a little bit different. And hip hop, that's not reggaeton is not hip hop.
But what's the message?
Afro beats is not hip hop. So they don't care nothing about snitching to the degree that we do.
On a Gunna shirt, bro. Why did he do that? The little
he trolling. You know he trolling. Nah, 6ix9ine has to finish his deal he had with the Latin label 2 years ago. Facts though. That's what it was. 6ix9ine had a label deal. I think he said he got $1 million for to drop an album. Okay. Oh, he said $3 million.
No,
he got $3 million. 6ix9ine got $3 million to drop an album. So that's what happened. 6ix9ine had $3 million to drop an album, and 6ix9ine ended up
Daisy Dukes, huh?
dropping that shit now.
That's why he jumping around in Daisy Dukes and red rainbow braids.
Facts.
He got $3 million. That's wild. They say the money changed. I ain't know that much. Hey.
Nah, that's a fact though. Listen. Shout out to 42 Doug. This is something else too, man. We can speak about this. All right. 42 Doug basically said, you don't get no reward for keeping it real. So you guys know 42 Doug is that's that cat that sound like Boosie. I rocks with 42 Doug, right? 42 Doug is signed to CMG, Yo Gotti and them label. He's part of that powerhouse that you guys know with Moneybag Yo, Block Boy JB, Migo, Black Youngster, Mozzie, and the list goes on, right? So now he posted 42 Doug posted that you don't get no reward for keeping it real. Listen, man, we know ain't no reward for keeping it real. Let's talk about it. All right. You don't get no reward for keeping it real for those who don't know. You can't get rewarded for keeping it real. Right? So what that means that some people do things just to be acknowledged. Imagine you doing honorable things, but people don't acknowledge you. You didn't snitch on that case. People don't acknowledge you. Your jury is real. People don't acknowledge you. You don't lie on your dick. People don't acknowledge you. Your story is consistent. You're not a liar. People don't acknowledge you. You don't complain. You're not a complainer. You don't put the blame on other people. You take accountability. You're an accountability person. People don't acknowledge you. You don't get no reward for that. You don't get no reward for keeping it real. And I love that he said that. Because I think a lot of people got to understand when you sign up for keeping it real, this thing that we call keeping it real, when you sign up for it, you're not gonna get no reward for it. There's rarely any kickback for it. There's rarely any reward for it. You're not. All right. Dredd said he reward himself. You got to reward yourself. Facts though. So just keep that in mind when you guys are doing things and you saying that you're real, but you don't get no reward, because this is what happens. You see, when people don't get rewarded for keeping it real, that's when they start keeping it fake. When people don't get rewarded, when you don't reward certain people, they start being fake. Right? Because they see no reward in keeping it real. There's no reward in it. That's why I've been keeping it real with a lot of things. My whole life I've been keeping it real. And it's hard to say, but I do it and I don't get rewarded for it, brother. You see that man that sticks up for black people, he's the one that gets hung on the cross. You see the one that plays Martin Luther King, the one that speaks up for the people, that's the man that gets hung on the cross. So you get the opposite of rewarding when you keeping it real. It's facts though. I don't know if you ever been in a position, Planet, where you're keeping it real, but nobody's rewarding, nobody's acknowledging you for that. Right? What? A lot of times people get rewarded for what they can do for somebody. That's what you're gonna get rewarded for. When somebody's able to profit off you, somebody's able to benefit off you, you get rewarded then. What you gave, but you don't get rewarded for keeping it real.
That's the life story. You know what I mean? But like you say, all we could do is indulge and use those lessons, use them as real serious lessons, and indulge in them and take them and utilize them. Utilize them to your benefits. Don't actually sit there and just make them discourage you and take away from what you trying to be and what you can be. You know what I mean? Because all it's gonna do is just bring your value down in yourself. You know what I mean? Once you look in the mirror, you ain't gonna appreciate yourself no more. You know what I mean?
Facts. You gotta appreciate yourself even more. Because listen, there's a world of people doing fake shit. There's so many people doing fake things that are getting rewarded for being fake. It's hard for somebody to keep it real. Let me tell you something, bro. It's not really hard for me to keep it real. Me, myself, I'm gonna be real, because for the fact that I despise fake. I hate fake jewelry. I hate fake clothing. I hate fake niggas. I hate fake stories. I hate fake broads. I don't hate fake asses though. I prefer fat transfer. I hate silicone. You know what I mean? I just hate fake. But there's people that get rewarded for being fake. There's somebody out there with a big fake Cuban link, thick, short, like the Migos, with fake diamonds right now, with a bad bitch hopping out of his homeboy's vehicle, luxury vehicle,
Right.
telling stories, telling his older brother's stories, telling his uncle's stories, telling his family stories, living off his family's name. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what being fake gets you. Being fake can get you far in 2023. We call it doing it for the gram. You got people out here doing it for the gram. You get far for being fake. Let me tell you something. There's so many fake people winning right now. I'm telling you. There's so many fake people winning right now that you would have to give them their flowers. You almost would attempt to give them their flowers because they're winning.
You know, let me tell you this. At the end of the day, those perceptionists, or we say, the perceptionists, because they know how to make you, excuse me, grab a little shot of water. They know how to manipulate your mind state.
But you got to give them credit. You listen. I got a homeboy. Let me tell you something. I had a homeboy like this, right? I had a homeboy that we're gonna get into how fake people are winning. Right now, if you're fake, you're winning right now. You can actually fake it till you make it off of being fake. All right? And there's so many people doing it that people can't so much point the finger at them. All right, I had a homeboy one time. He was on the gram, right? So he got a watch on the gram. The watch is expensive. He got an expensive watch. Now, us as friends, you know, if you see your homeboy and you know your homeboy usually be broke, and you see your homeboy, he got a new watch on social network, you're gonna call your friend naturally.
Right. Yeah.
You're gonna call your dog. We as men, we're gonna call our homeboy, and we're gonna laugh. We're gonna not even laugh because he might have hit a lick. We don't know what happened, so we're gonna say, "What's up, bro? I see you, homie. I see you, boy. You looking right with that. I see you."
Hey, what they lick, read.
That's how we as men do when we see our friends when we see our friends come up in a certain way. Our true friends, not no crab shit. Not when you see somebody come up, but you scared to acknowledge the man because you see him as competition. I'm talking about your friends, your true friends.
Right.
You acknowledge them when they have new jewelry. You acknowledge your friend when he hops out a new vehicle. If that's your true friend, right? So I seen him. He had a new watch. I say, "Damn, bro, that watch is looking right. What's up, homie?" You know what I mean? Bigging him up. And you know what he told me? He said, "I'm just playing." He said, "I'm just playing." He just said, "I'm just playing Facebook games." He said, "I'm just playing Facebook games." And let me tell you something. I'm gonna be real with you.
I know your mouth just dropped right then and there.
Nah, it's serious because let me tell you something.
Games.
At the same time, I'm not dissing him because guess what? He's to get away with that shit.
Yeah, he's gonna get
he got away with that. Habitual got away with it. I'm talking about this man. This man's habitual. Because guess what? Because let me tell you something. You see, this subject's deep because guess what? You got certain, and I'm not speaking about all women, but I'm talking about a particular type of women. There's a particular type of women that look for signs in men, and they don't know what they're actually looking for. So they look at things for face value. You got some particular women out there that they see things from afar, but they've never been up close to certain things, so they don't know the quality of certain things. And you got some women that are so overzealous that they sometimes tend to look over the details. Some women can't tell that a nigga's broke because niggas put on a good show. For niggas jumping out the vehicle, he's pulling up in the foreign. He's known. You got some niggas, listen, you got some professional finesses out here. You got some niggas that borrow different cars. They borrow different cars. They don't own none of the cars, but they always borrowing a new car. But they're not gonna tell you that's their homeboy car. You got niggas that got access to certain things. They got access to certain things, so they could claim it as their own. By the time women finally find out about these dudes, it'd be too late. He done got the draws. He done got the head. You know what I mean? He paraded around with you. And guess what? That's one more on the chalkboard. That's a score.
One more on
he scored again.
Yeah.
He scored. He put another point on the board.
That's
Facts,
one more
though.
Mad Max strike on the board.
I see it. I see it all the time. I
You know
see
what I'm
men,
saying?
I seen niggas do this all the time. And
I
guess
say,
what? You see niggas, let me tell you something. You see niggas that swindle and they do it like that. I give them niggas a little bit of respect. Because if you falling for that bullshit,
you was an
if you fall for a
asshole.
bullshit nigga like that, and everybody know that's a bullshit nigga,
And
you
you
kind
gotta
of
fall.
deserve
Yeah,
that
you
because
just
you're looking
you
for
gotta
the
respect it, just like you
yeah,
said, bro. You gotta respect it.
yeah.
You can't be there. Yo, why you gave him the draws and not gave me the draws? Now it make you look like a chump.
Oh
You feel
nah,
what I'm saying?
I give him
That's how
respect.
I gotta give him this
I give him
respect.
respect.
Cause the same dude just borrowed goddamn $20 from me to take your ass to go get some neck and your draws.
No, let me
Cause
tell you
he,
something. I respect a nigga. I respect a nigga that tell you his shit fake. But if you holding up an argument and you parading around like your shit is real, that's my problem. I don't got
no,
no problem with no nigga that's wearing fake shit. You wear fake shit, that's cool with you. That's cool with me. I don't mind that if you don't care about it, right? But same time, it does make I'm not gonna lie to you, it makes me cringe.
Mhm.
When I see niggas wearing fake jewelry, that shit makes me cringe. When I see niggas wearing fake clothes, I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit makes me cringe. I'm gonna be honest with you.
yeah, on both ends.
I'm gonna
But
be honest.
at the end, right? This is what the thing is, just like you said. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. That's what gets you, baby. That's what gets you. That's what floats your boat. That's what floats your boat. Don't think you gonna goddamn have a chance with that lame brain, and then goddamn come to goddamn
Yo, you got niggas running around here talking about they own this, they own that, they own businesses.
yeah.
You got some women thinking that niggas actually own businesses, and that's not even a nigga business. Just because a nigga can walk inside the business and walk behind the office and do all this shit, you just thinking that that's the nigga business. You don't even know nigga just got access to shit.
Straight up. You
You feel
trying to,
me?
that's real.
Facts though. Facts though. So I'm talking about the swindle. I respect niggas that swindling and I keep doing your thing. You feel me? But it's a little cringing to me. That's just
Yeah,
a little
man.
cringing
That's an
to me.
over cringe at the end of the day, cause you look at it, it ain't even on. It's on how hard you work for the level of life you want to live. You know what I'm saying? And then to see that a lot of people will perceive, like I say, I know in my mind I wouldn't care. If like you say, in my mind I don't care. Female, if that's what gets you, hey, that's cool. Do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's a different lifestyle. But the perception is this: if this person could win your mind or even your good graces off of fakeness, damn, how real was you of a person to
That's what I'm
begin with?
saying. You see what I'm saying? Certain, let me tell you something. When certain women fall for niggas that's fake, sometimes that shit's a turn off.
Yeah,
Because
bro.
it's like, damn, you can't see the detail, you can't see the inconsistencies in this man. Like you really can't see the inconsistencies in the person.
Hmm.
You can't tell like things are not adding up. His life story is not adding up. The way he's living is not adding up. What type of questions are you asking this man for this man to be able to fool you like that?
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's how I be
man.
feeling. But other than that,
Shouts out the genius in the building, man. Oh, that's say what he say.
big up to Genius in the building.
You know what I'm
Genius, he
saying?
said, shout out, hold up, shout out to all the real friends then. Nah, real talk. Real talk, real talk. You guys, we do apologize. Listen, this is a laid back. This is episode number 30. All right. We came on late today. Sometimes we're going to come on at different times. You guys, I appreciate that you guys have been with us throughout this journey. Let's just say that for the most part, things are going to change. We're going to make a lot of changes in the near future. Right. And
Straight.
this is episode number 30, powered by L.O.T.S Approved Media. I go by the name of L.O.T.S Approved.
Yeah.
My partner in crime. Introduce yourself, brother.
I goes by the name of Planet. Planet, goddamn it, free G5. You already know what time it is, and this how it goes down. This is the Dirty 30 episode.
The Dirty 30.
Dirty
Facts.
30. Dirty 30 episode.
All right, now
Episode.
this I want to go off with. I want to
Yo,
leave off with this right here.
yo.
Let's speak about this smart guns. 1,500 smart guns produced. All right. So now let's go into the future. Let's go speak about technology, AI technology. You guys know I'm a nerd. You know what I mean? Let me tell you
Okay.
something. I'm a street nigga, but a lot of niggas don't know. A lot of people don't know I'm really a nerd in the inside. All right. I'm just a nerd that'll light your shit up. You heard?
want to hear that shit.
To one of them nerds. I'm just a fly nerd that'll light your shit up.
It
Yeah.
was 6 times 6.
But listen, they got 1,500 smart
you
guns
ain't answer
produced.
that.
What's that?
What's 6 times 6?
6 times 6 is 36. What the
Oh,
hell you
no,
talking about,
just
bro?
checking.
You talking? You can't talk there to me, nigga. 36, bro. What you want to do?
I was
So
just
what's 9
checking.
times 9? What's 9 times 9?
81.
That's my dog. I
That's
love
my
it, man.
dog.
Keep
Hey.
it up. Ain't no dummies on this
Hey.
podcast, you heard? Ain't no dummies on this podcast, you heard? Episode number 30. You know what's up, boy?
You already
Ask
know.
us. Just
You
ask
feel
us.
me?
All right. Listen, let's speak about these smart guns. All right, 1,500 smart guns produced. I don't know if you guys know what a smart gun is. You see how they got a smartphone? Well, guess what? They got smart gun too. These are guns with the fingerprint machine on them. So now they have firearms, 1,500 firearms produced, where you have to put your finger on the gun, all right, in order to activate the gun. Your fingerprint. So, this is the future. We're going to AI technology. We're being fully inducted into, fully thrusted into the future right now. All right, technology at its best, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be less. Well, you can't even say that either. But does it really change anyways? Because if you have a pistol, if you have a firearm that's registered to you anyways, that doesn't change things. You already have a firearm that's registered to you. You know what I mean? So when that firearm goes off, it's going to lead to you, obviously. So you have a man with a fingerprint on his firearm. It's the same thing in the same regard, regardless of the fact. We're going to know who owns that, right?
Yeah, basically.
What does that change?
They're trying to say of prevention of theft, I guess. That's the only thing it's going to do. Even if you prevention of theft, they probably just going to change the trigger module. I don't know, man. It's just...
But prevention of theft. Facts. And then little kids going off, kids taking guns and
going
facts.
That's the main thing for that.
Yeah.
It's just safety. Safety.
Yeah.
But other than killing, it ain't stopping nothing from killing, bro. The killing is going to continue. You know what I'm saying? That they should have had one of them on that gun, on the Alec Baldwin gun on the set.
Oh, listen, talk about Alec Baldwin though.
Oh man, yeah. So you know that boy Alec Baldwin, who was being charged on the set of Rust, is not being charged no more in the accidental homicide. New evidence has been found that the gun was modified with special modifications. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
Which made it go off. But how did live ammo get on the set? Which is the main question. So they're still into the question with they're trying to question the props manager and the expert who is charged with the same thing as Alec Baldwin. You know what I mean? But they saying with her, the charges more than likely might be dropped too. But we're not
sure.
So
the person that's responsible for loading the prop, the supposedly quote unquote prop gun with an actual firearm, fucking whatever bullet, whatever have you, she's not gonna be charged with it.
No, she's still gonna go to the court, but more than likely her charges is gonna be dropped too.
So basically, these white folks is gonna get away with this shit.
Basically.
And that's what I looked at. I seen Alec Baldwin. He's not gonna do no time for it. So.
And he thanked his wife and his lawyer for everything. And I'm sitting there like, if you're thanking your wife and your lawyer, you don't need to be thanking them. You need to be saying, I'm sorry to this person's family who passed away. You understand what I'm saying? In that regard, I'm so deeply hurt that we're going through this situation, but it was an accident. If it was so much of an accident, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they did an autopsy on the gun and determined it was faulty. They ain't even do the autopsy on her. They did an autopsy on the gun and said the gun was faulty. So the trigger mechanism on there didn't pull properly. And he said on one interview, he did say, I would never point a gun at nobody. I would never pull the trigger. But they said the trigger mechanism was defaulty on there. So it had to pull in some type of way for it to go off. You know what I'm saying? So
he's saying he didn't deliberately pull the trigger. It was some malfunctioning?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you something, bro. You can't count everything out. You know
Yeah.
there was a gun that was going off by itself that's known to go off by itself that was getting a recall on that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they were known for. There was a gun that actually was discharging. I forgot what company that is. I forgot what brand of gun, but there was a gun that actually was discharging on its own.
Mm. I
Yeah,
forgot too. I also forgot that one too. But that 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 actual gun was what a prop gun made on the set. You know what I mean? Modified for the movie of Russ. And believe it or not, they're gonna continue shooting the movie. They're gonna go into it. So they're like, yeah,
shit. You got to
once
clap it
the
up for them rich white folk, boy. They
yeah
get
man,
away
got
with
to
some
clap it
shit,
up
boy.
for Alec
Rich
Baldwin,
white
man.
folk, boy. White folk
Yeah.
murk shit and get away with it. You heard? Rich white
So
folk, no lie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
so
Um,
Russ is definitely gonna be shot. Is definitely getting shot, brother.
that's crazy. He ain't doing
So
no time for it.
mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Um, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that part, man. That part be smart, man. Shout out
That
to Alec
part be
Baldwin for
smart.
nonetheless, whatever, man. Whatever. I can't even say shout out. I'm so used to saying shout out to everybody. Is it
Yeah, I'm
ignorant
just
because I'm
trying to.
saying shout out to Alec Baldwin?
Yeah.
Is that ignorant?
Um, I
I don't
can't
know.
say it's ignorant, but I could say yeah. Just shout out to Alec Baldwin, man.
Yo,
Cause everybody get a shout out, man.
big up to
What
J. Cole. J. Cole got the mural
he did?
painting in Durham, North Carolina. All right, so
Oh,
you guys know J. Cole got a painting in Durham, North Carolina.
mm-hmm,
Obviously he's being celebrated. Shout out to J. Cole.
mm-hmm.
That's always a good thing, right?
Beautiful.
J. Cole doesn't get all his praise
Flowers
that he
while they
deserves.
alive, man. Give them flowers while they alive, not
How do you
while
feel
they.
about J. Cole though? Like honestly, like lyrically J. Cole's dope, but where do you place J. Cole?
I feel
Top five, top 10, and new artists. I'm not even gonna say
and new
Biggie and all
artists
that.
and new
New
artists,
artists.
I will put them in the 30.
30?
Yeah, I'll put them in
30?
top 30. Yeah,
I put J. Cole in top 10 new artists.
I'm not gonna go so far. I might have to go down the list somewhere. You
J.
know
Cole has
what?
some content.
You might be actually right because it's the game is saturated with a lot of foolishness right now, man.
Foolishness. J.
A
Cole's
lot
the
of
only one that's
foolishness.
even lyrical right
J.
now.
Cole and the Kendrick Lamars and these characters are the only ones that's actually trying to keep life into the game. You know what I mean? So, shouts out to him. I'll put him in my top 10 right now for real. That's the actual truth. I was
Yeah.
saying top rappers with money making wise and this and that. Yeah, I'll put him in top 30 right now. You know what I'm saying? Just generating revenue, but he does a lot of stuff for his community. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, J.
So
Cole does a lot. He gives a lot back.
that's what I
J. Cole
love.
contributes a
That's why I
lot
say
back.
so. Number one, he's when it comes to that, he's top five and giving back to his community
But J. Cole as an artist,
as an
where you
artist.
put him? I put
Mm,
J. Cole top 10.
new
One
artist,
thing I gotta be for
new
J. Cole.
artist as in hip hop, and not just rap.
Yeah. But something about J. Cole what I don't like. I don't see let me tell you something why I
He's
don't
just
see hip
regular,
hop no
man. He's
more.
just
Shout out
regular,
to
man.
Philip.
He's
Shout out to
regular.
Philip in the building. Philip
Up
Beanie
me
Killer.
G, yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Beanie. Shout out to Beanie. Shout out to Killer. I'm a
We
bedroom
have
that.
said Siegel.
What up, my G? That my bedroom. Yo, it's crazy. I was just talking about you, Beanie, today. You heard? I have to come check them on there. I'm gonna come check y'all niggas for real though. That part be smart. But one thing I say about what we speaking about J. Cole, right?
Yeah,
One thing say about J. Cole, I don't see hip hop no more like back in the days in hip hop, the top artists that were the top lyrical, the top niggas, the top forces, they used to do music together, and you had to keep up with the other artists.
right.
J. Cole is a nigga who's dope lyrically. He gets a lot of lyrical praise, but I've never seen for one, I don't see too many people that rhyme like J. Cole. I don't see J. Cole fashion sense. Nobody's following behind J. Cole. He's not impactful how he dress. I know dope. Some people might say that's not a big category, but I'm just gonna add different spectrums of what makes a rapper a most top rapper influential, and how you dress does play a part in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your lyrical format. How many people actually pattern themselves after J. Cole? Facts though. Your sound, the sound that you introduce, that you bring in, or that you elaborate on, that was already there, that you just took the reins of it, right? Took control, took the wheel of the sound. right? Like you see, like even I hate to say it, Little Pump in them. That's the SoundCloud era. They ushered in some shit with Smoke Perp in them, right? Yeah, I know about shit, right? But what I'm saying is, what did J. Cole do in hip hop that makes everybody want to follow behind J. Cole?
Just
I
be
don't
him.
see. Tell me.
He just being him. That's
Other
it.
than lyric, probably a little bit. You have some conscious rappers, but he's not
But he's
impactful in
just
that
being
manner.
him. He's just being
Now,
him.
with
He's
that being said,
he's just being him. That's it,
exactly.
bro.
But we talking about attributes, right? So with
Yeah.
that being said, no, he's plain Jane, so to
That's
speak. No
that's
disrespect,
that
but he's
that
like
that.
Joe Budden. He's plain,
Yeah.
and Drake is plain too. But now, with that being said, he got little style, but
Drake
neither
ain't
here nor
playing
there.
when he want to wear
How he
42
dressed,
diamonds around his neck
Yeah, the
and
diamonds
all
is like that.
and all
But
that
even
foolishness.
the diamonds, that's he's still playing in the sense of we're trying to say the
But
value of
that's
the
the other
diamonds. Yes,
side
the
of hip
value is
hop
ice,
and
but
everything. You
the
know what I mean?
design ain't. The design's plain. He's a plain Jane.
But
Drake is kind of plain.
yeah, kind
We
of
can
plain.
argue about it, but he's kind of plain.
But he thinks he's Vogue's next top dresser. You know what I
He
mean?
can't dress.
We
Drake don't
know.
dress like that.
We
Drake be
know.
wearing Drake dressed like his dad. You see
I
his
know.
pops with the big mustache and the blues player.
You
He
can't even
dressed
say
like him.
you can't even say it's cool uncle fool. That's
Drake be
messed up.
wearing Jordan. Let me say, Drake be wearing Jordan jumpers. Don't nobody. You never seen a nigga. You don't see niggas in the hood wearing Jordan. You'll wear a Nike set jumper sweat set. Ain't nobody wearing no Jordan sweat set.
Nigga said
So you know
Jordan
Drake be wearing
jumpers.
Jordan sweat sets. So nobody's following behind Drake and how he dress. You feel me?
Hey, that's how he
But
living though, man. Yeah,
but J.
man.
Cole falls in the same within the same category. J. Cole is not influential. What I'm trying to say is J. Cole is not that influential. That's what I'm trying to say. But some people might beg to differ.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because he is a big artist. So I'm
Right.
not gonna be ignorant and be biased to other people's opinion. But I'm just saying, me just looking at it vaguely, when I look at J. Cole doesn't do nothing. He don't even have a slogan, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
J.
Nah,
Cole don't even have a slogan. J. Cole don't even have a sound per se. He
that's
doesn't have
why.
like a distinctive sound.
That's why we even sitting here talking about him right now. Believe it or not, that's the only reason we're here talking about him. And we're talking about him. We're not talking about him in a bad way. You know what I'm saying?
Not
And
facts.
but say we're not talking about him, and like you could say, we're not talking about him in a bad way or a good way, but we're
No,
talking
I'm
about
speaking
him.
about him in a good way.
Yeah,
I'm
you
speaking about
understand
him
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
way. I'm speaking about him in a good way, but I'm not necessarily speaking about him in a bad way. I'm just saying
That's
the
what I'm
stuff
trying
that,
to say.
yeah,
That's why I say
yeah.
he's right on the borderline. He's that rapper right there. You understand
He's
what I'm
that
saying?
rapper. He's
He's
that
that
rapper.
rapper right there.
Whatever that is, that's what he is.
That
Plain
man is
Jane,
literally on
lyrical,
the
plain Jane.
he could shake hands with either side of the spectrum when he raps.
But I want to see him.
He could do a
But this is
song
another
with
thing
Jay,
too.
then
This
he
is
could
another
do a
thing
song
too.
with Kodak.
But
You
wait,
understand what
but
I'm
wait,
saying?
but wait, but wait, but wait. You're right. You're right. You're right. He's versatile. But I'm gonna speak about that too. Speak about this. How about this, right? Every nigga that you know consider himself the lyrical nigga. How J. Cole, we gotta hold J. Cole accountable. I understand that J. Cole's a people's person. I understand that J. Cole's humble. You know what I mean? He's conscious. I know people don't want to speak about J. Cole, but we gonna talk about J. Cole, right? This is something to say about J. Cole. All right. J. Cole hasn't lyrically jousted with anybody. J. Cole's out here steady talking about he's lyrical, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see J. Cole now. He's starting to how you say acknowledge himself.
Right.
He's starting to speak up for himself, right? For lack of a better term.
Okay.
J. Cole has never had a lyrical joust with anybody. Nobody.
No.
So now, wait 1 second. When you're speaking about hip hop, you're speaking about
Right.
Tupac lyrical joust. You speak about Biggie, lyrical joust. You speak about Jay-Z, lyrical joust. You speak about everybody who's at the top. Lil Wayne, lyrical joust. Ross, lyrical joust. T.I., lyrical joust. Everybody that was at the top that was kicking that lyrical shit, Nas. Everybody that was at the top kicking that lyrical shit, they had to go through a lyrical joust. So he's not even battle tested. J. Cole's not battle tested.
Then he has
J. Cole's not battle tested.
who has he ever? Who
J.
has
Cole's
he
not
ever?
battle tested.
I know that, but who has ever like it's like per se who has ever wanted to test him, or has he ever challenged
So
anybody?
pick somebody. 48 laws of power. Listen,
No,
48
did he
laws of
ever
power.
beef with
Look,
anybody?
find you an
No,
enemy.
honestly,
Find you an
honestly,
enemy.
I know that, but has he ever beef with anybody?
No, he could have. That doesn't mean just because you haven't beef with anybody, that doesn't prove
No, I'm not saying
that.
that. I'm
So
not
what is that
saying that.
saying?
I'm not saying that.
No, he's never had no beef with nobody.
I'm literally trying to find out, has he ever?
No, I'm answering your question. No, he has never
Because
lyrically
the
beef
only
with
person I would
anybody.
see he would probably beef with on that tip is like a Kendrick Lamar or something like that.
He's never had beef. And though Kendrick Lamar did call his name out.
You
You
feel
see?
me?
Now you see?
And that's what
Now
I
you
was trying
see?
to think. And
Now
I
you
know
see?
they had a little tidbit and he didn't feed into it. You
Facts.
understand what I'm saying? So
Facts.
that's what I was trying to get into right there. He didn't feed into it. I wonder if he was, now it goes back to that same spectrum of this guy. Either he didn't want none of that boy, or he's like, no, I ain't, man, it's okay, man. He don't want these problems.
Nah,
You know what I'm
let me tell you
saying?
something.
Either he don't want these
Right, get
problems,
down.
or I don't want those problems. That's how we read it with that boy.
Right.
He's still on the line. He's a
Nigga,
he's a leveler.
my dog trying to get on camera. Biden, you ain't getting on camera. Relax and sit down. Go down.
Ooh,
Yeah,
man,
it's
put on the
Biden.
camera.
Biden
Oh,
wanna
put
get
on.
camera.
Matter of fact, put
Biden
on
wanna
the
get
camera. You know why?
Nah. Biden
You know
should.
why? Because we supposed to talk about the name. What is her name's sake again?
That's Biden, bro.
Yeah, man.
Biden.
We're supposed
Y'all
to
make
talk.
sure you guys hitting that like button when you guys come in
We
the building. Make
supposed
sure you
to
guys hit
talk
the like
about her
button. Do me a favor, hit
namesake.
the like button.
We supposed to
All
talk
right?
about her namesake because what?
Nah,
Biden's
listen.
president approval is
So
only at 39% right
segue.
now.
All right, so that's your segue. What Planet wants to segue into is speaking about Biden being what 39%. Biden
Yeah,
is
he's at 39%
39% approval
appraisal
rate.
ruling right now. You see how your girl tried to tug at your leg just now.
So now
She trying to get your
Biden,
vote.
Biden
Biden trying to get your
approval
vote. He trying to get your vote back.
39%. Right?
That's it right now.
I ain't voting for Biden.
Oh, you part of that 39%.
You vote for Biden? You
I'm
vote for
part of that
Biden?
39%.
Not you.
I'm
You
part
vote
of
for
that
Biden?
39. I'm part of that. No,
39%.
I'm part of that. The 61. What is that?
The 61%.
The
I got you.
61%
I got
behind
you,
this
champ.
bitch.
61%.
I'm part of the 61%, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga there, that nigga showed his ass. His old ass showed his ass. Biden, we thought you was gonna bring some more help. Boy, I don't know what you doing, bro. I don't know what you doing.
Nah, Biden, man. I don't even talk about no damn Biden. I don't care about no Biden right now. Right now, I don't want to speak about that right now because them politics ain't really hitting on nothing until we start going into the actual elections. That's just gonna be a bunch of speculations and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, whatever on Biden, whatever on Trump. Right now, Trump's locked up. You know what I mean? We spoke about last week. You
Hey
already know
man,
Robert
hey, what
Kennedy
happened
running
to
for
your
president 224. You know
and
what I mean?
we forgot to talk about your girl, Young Miami, and your homeboy Diddy broke up.
What you talking about?
They broke up. Young what's the girls from the City Girls? How they broke up?
I don't care about no Young Miami.
They broke up this week, and everybody was talking all the punk allegations coming out this week, and
I didn't hear nothing. To be honest with you, you're gonna have to verify because I ain't see nothing like that. And
Yeah,
I be watching on internet everything. So
yeah, man.
I watch everything. I ain't see nothing about no. Trust you, when you hear about shit like that, let me tell you
That's
something about the internet,
Maybe
bruh.
that's why I say
Anything that's on the internet, anything that you think that
That's
you,
why I
if
say-
you didn't see that shit, if you didn't see it 10 times, bro, it's not true, bro.
No, I
So
seen
don't. If you see one little thing and it's like it's saying, oh,
seen it like 7
Diddy and
times.
no, if you
What
don't
about
see
7
it,
times?
if it ain't in the shade room, if you don't see in the shade room, you don't see it on academics, you don't see it on
about
say
7
cheese,
times?
you don't see it on credible sites on site. If you don't see them on there, that shit boo filet, you heard?
So what if you
I ain't
seen
see
it
nothing
7
about
times?
Diddy, and but I seen Young Miami with that. Shout out to Young Miami. She was dressed up in the old school, looking like an old school Miami dope girl chick. You know the dope boys. You know when niggas so dope back in the days. How niggas imagine how girls be looking now. You could tell that she got a nigga that's in the streets, right? That's hustling. So she took some pictures. I forgot what magazine, but Young Miami's looking very good in that magazine, dressed like an old school dope boys chick. You know what I mean? Trap queen. Facts though. You You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Looking
She
very,
looking real
very good.
nice.
She had the old school door knockers earrings. You know what I mean? She has the old school hairdo. Big up to Young Miami, looking very good. Yo, let me tell you something about it. Since you want to speak about Young Miami, let's speak about this, right?
Mhm.
Um, I want to give a shout out to Young Miami.
Right.
I want to give a shout out to Young Miami for the fact that Young Miami gets a lot of ridicule, right? All right, we're not even gonna speak about the whole golden showers. Let's not even touch on golden showers, right? Because you know, Young Miami says she likes golden showers. We know that was back then. Let's see how the internet is 15 minutes. You see how we just spoke about that, and people not even speaking about that no more. It's just
Right.
whatever. All right, Young Miami gets a lot of ridicule for her raps. Young Miami gets a lot of ridicule for her responses to certain things. She might not be considered the most educated person. Young Miami gets a lot of ridicule for her choices. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, with that being said, I want to give props to Young Miami. Wait 1 second.
Right. Shouts out to Young Miami. What they say?
All right.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, excusez-moi. I told y'all we live. Yo, listen. Young
Right.
Miami gets a lot of ridicule for her raps. She gets a lot of ridicule for her just for things that come out her mouth because she's very much politically incorrect, right? She don't really write her music. I don't know if you guys know where I'm alluding to. Young Miami, even when she just showed up on, she was on Power, right? You see her first debut on Power. Young Miami got played on Power. You heard?
Mhm.
And in which people, if you see Young Miami, and I love this about, I'm gonna add this to her defense, right? So just like anything that she tries out, a lot of times when Young Miami's trying something new in the industry, she doesn't get well received, as in like she people don't spare her with the ridicule, right? But this the funny thing about Young Miami, she still gets support. Young Miami gets a lot of support for somebody who apparently can't act. Everybody saying the way she cried in the Power when she cried in the scene, how it was so unconvincing, right?
Mhm.
But Young Miami still gets opportunities. What I'm trying to say is Young Miami's blessed.
Mhm.
That girl's super blessed, bro. Because if you think about how she don't write her raps, right?
Mhm.
If you hear Young Miami rap and the things that she says, she sometimes the shit be like it's really super dumbed down. And I'm gonna spare her a little bit, right? I'm gonna be nice, right? Because
Mhm.
I'm not here to ridicule her career. That's home team. Shout out to Young Miami, shout out to City Girls and all that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But she she gets a lot of ridicule, but she continues to get opportunities. Even with the whole P. Diddy shit. P. Diddy having other girlfriends and people saying, Young Miami, you just P. Diddy's side chick, right? She still continues to get opportunities. So she went from P. Diddy's side chick to having her own podcast and getting voted as the top podcast, the number one podcast on BET, right?
Mhm.
Young Miami gets opportunities. You guys see what I'm alluding to. Young Miami gets opportunities. And Young Miami might not be the most talented person. Or maybe am I wrong for saying that? Am I just looking at it for face like I'm not looking at it in its entirety. Maybe I'm just looking at it from a limited lens, right?
Mhm.
Because she has to be somewhat talented if she's able to get these opportunities. Young Miami's able, and but I could argue that because her beauty. She's pretty. Shout out to Young Miami. She's very pretty.
Right.
Yeah. And the way she handles the ridicule. I love the way she responds on Twitter. People be going at Young Miami. Now it's a thing where she just absorbs it, right? And
Mhm.
she jokes along with the people. And I love that about Young Miami. So shout out to Young Miami. And you deserve that support that you get. Even with your lackluster performances, right? You still deserve that love that you get. So shout out to Young Miami. That's what I'm saying. And I don't know if
Shouts out.
anybody ever said that. You know what I mean? For a person who is not the greatest rapper, for a person who's not the greatest actor, for a person who is not politically correct, that doesn't have the best articulation, that doesn't have the best what have you. I don't know what you want to say,
What they
right?
say.
She might not be the most educated, obviously, or who knows? She might be
have
educated.
That je ne sais quoi.
Nah, she education. Je ne sais quoi is more shit like that's like charisma. Je ne sais quoi is just like the extra, how you accent shit.
Yeah, they said she ain't had no charisma.
Nah, she got je ne sais quoi because that's what she be doing all that twerking and all that. She's a finesser.
But I'm talking
She's
about finessing.
In that that's what it
is.
is.
I'm talking about in that scene. They talking about she was she did bad acting and all that.
She didn't have it. You feel me? Young Miami didn't have it.
You know what I'm saying? So, but just like you said, she getting all the opportunities in the world though.
Yeah, yeah. So I want to big up Young Miami, okay? And with that being said, what time we got? 9 o'clock. Let me tell y'all, man. I'm happy to be here with you guys. Like I said, we came on late today. Once again, this is episode number 30.
Dirty 30.
This is the L.O.T.S approved Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast.
The 420 episode.
Episode number 30. All right. What's that? 3-0?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nowadays you can't even do certain shit end up to be gang signs.
I don't even know, man. I don't rep no gangs, man. I live
niggas say 3-0, niggas be like, yo, that's a set. What you mean that's a set?
You coming around my block?
It's not no gang signs, bro. 3-0.
Come on, man.
All right. And we out this building. All right. You guys enjoy your weekends. Thank you for you guys joining us and participating. All right. And we out to next episode.
Yeah, man.
We'll be back.
We'll be
by
back.
the grace of Most High.
Bah!